Hello and welcome, my lovely followers. It's Friday, the 10th of July 2020, and I waited in all day yesterday for my hospital bed, and it didn't turn up. Nobody seems to know which way they're going from pulling you that way and that way. So instead of going out to Lidl's this morning with my daughter, we've got to wait till it turns up, but I will keep you informed about the bed over the weekend. Now, there's an important message coming out of my mouth now. Christmas, don't be afraid, but it's less than 6 months away. Have you started to do any shopping in the sales? Have you? There's bargains out there to be bought. There really is. Oh, look, we've got Kitty Cat on our mug today. Excuse me. I still do need my coffee to function in the morning. It's probably my age. Now, I touched on Christmas. I want to know what you have for your Christmas dinner. Are you a traditionalist? Do you have a turkey or a goose? Or are you one of these people that actually go out to an Indian restaurant? Because they do Christmas dinner apparently. Apparently, it's not a bad price. I'm looking into it this year. It's not fair on the girls doing Christmas dinner every year. I can't hold anything really to put in and out the oven. So, I thought I'd treat them because I'm like that. I'd like to say thank you to Gavin Bass from Gavin Out and About. I asked people for their ideas for colour for frames for my new glasses. I'm going to get an eye test next Wednesday, the 15th. It's Specsavers in Bognor. And I thought, no, why should I keep going just for black? Now, Gavin has said, hold on, let me have a look here. Red is his favourite colour. I'm not sure if red would suit me. I don't know. I might try a pair on, Gavin, when I actually get in there. That's the good thing about Specsavers. So they've got all the frames and you can try them on and look in those little mirrors to see what you look like. Yeah, I look like Santa Claus going backwards. I really will. Right, well, I read in the news this morning that Burger King, my favourite burger chain, sod McDonald's, I like Burger King, the flame grill burger, they are going to have to shut 1 in 10 stores because of the coronavirus. Up to 600 jobs are going to be axed. Now, do you like McDonald's or do you like Burger King? Which is your favourite? Do comment and let me know, because I'd really like to conduct a little poll on this. I'm trying to convince Gavin to swap over from McDonald's to Burger King, but he likes his McFlurries and his milkshake. So I don't think I've got a hope in hell, really. Plus, he can have a sneaky 6 Big Macs whenever he wants. I must say that coffee's not bad. What else are we going to talk about? I was going to touch on disabilities, but I've got to read up on the law of disabilities, because I don't want to offend anybody. Because we were talking about it the other day, me and Gavin and Joey and Amelia. And we was asking the question, you imagine if you was deaf and blind? Think about it. Deaf and blind. Would life be worth living? How do they communicate? How do they do things? There's lots of things to think about. And as I said, I'll have to read up on the law about what I can and can't say about it. But you think of those poor sods. What life do they actually lead? I know if you're blind, there's sensory toys for children. Helps them to... Well, it doesn't help them. I suppose it just improves their way of life. It's really, really sad, really. Really, really sad. Right. I'm getting back to food again. I told you I bought this air fryer, as endorsed by Mo Farrow. Well, we'll put it up for sale. It is probably the worst product I've ever purchased. Your food comes out like cardboard. All right, 80% less fat. But a chip's meant to be a chip. Come on. Chip's not a chip if it's bone dry. It's got to have a fat element in it, isn't it? Imagine going to a fish and chip shop and saying, oh, have a nice bit of greasy cod, and a bone dry portion of chips. No. Not for me. Tracy doesn't like it. And I don't think Siobhan does. She hasn't really said. Now, our Great British Summer. Do you reckon we're still going to get one? I've seen reports on social media saying we're going to have temperatures in excess of 80 degrees in the month of August. Well, looking out the window here, it's a bit overcast. Rain. It's that horrible fine rain that's just drizzle. You don't realise you're getting as soaked as you are until it's too late. Now, what do you think? Do you think summer's still to come? Are we going to get a late summer? I hope so, because we're going away in September, as you know. What else we got to talk about? Toilet rolls. Oh, yes. Joking aside, I know there was all the panic buying in the coronavirus, but how many toilet rolls does your household actually get through a week? You'll be surprised if you think about it. But the government says 2 toilet rolls per person per week. Yeah? Now you got to take into consideration you don't only use toilet roll to wipe your bum. You use it to blow your nose. You use it to, if you've knocked your coffee cup over in the morning, if you've spilt something in the kitchen, you use it for that. And Tracy's laughing in the background because we get through a hell of it. Hell of a lot of it. So do let me know how many toilet rolls that you use in your house each week. Right, I'm not going to keep prattling on about my holiday, but I want to know, where is your favourite holiday destination? Is it in the UK or is it abroad? Now, I've been to quite a few places in my 52 years of life, and I still prefer Blackpool in the UK. I've been to Tenerife, Mallorca, Ibiza. I've been on a Mediterranean cruise. I've visited Egypt, Germany, France, Spain, Lanzarote, blah, 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 blah. But the UK, to me, is still the best. I like the traditional seaside holiday. And, yeah. All right. Hang about 2 seconds. My writing is atrocious. It's getting worse and worse. Oh, here we go. Haircuts. Now, a lot of you may know Mark Cordin, Sparky. Well, he's been waiting all the way through lockdown to get his barnet cut. Well, I've seen the photos on Facebook and it cost him £20 just to have a crew cut. 20 quid? Are you mad, mate? We bought a few years ago a pair of the old sheep shears. Yeah, I know. I need mine done. We bought a pair of shears. The hair clippers, basically. From Argos. They cost a tenner. Now, I must have had a good 100 haircuts out of these things. So you imagine that, 100 times 20. I mean, Tracy's no professional hairdresser, but she does a damn good job. It's neat and tidy. It really is. Well, as I told you, we're off to Brighton tomorrow. So the blog will be coming from there. I'll have to record each bit, and then when I come home, put it together on my computer, and hopefully it will make sense. Any suggestions of what we can do when we're in Brighton? No, I'm not doing that. No, definitely not. Look at that, look, my chicken neck's moving. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, nice short blog today. And hopefully my bed will turn up at some point. Anyway, you look after yourself, stay safe, and I'll talk to you tomorrow morning.